I hope you're all ready to start our new campaign, Mortal Empire's Kroq-Gar Lizardmen Last Defenders campaign. This is one that you guys have wanted for a little bit of a time, in addition to the Bretonnian one, so this is kind of a nice opportunity to get these as the kind of constant campaigns going on the channel. Now, why Kroq-Gar? Well, Kroq-Gar I think is a little more unique than Mazdamundi. Mazdamundi I think a lot of people already play too. And Kroq-Gar himself is an extremely awesome lord. The reason his whole army is called the Last Defenders is because he is quite literally one of the last defenders from Zodal, a city just southwest of Itza that was destroyed during the Great Catastrophe. It was one of the very first cities to be destroyed. And he's the last survivor really from it. And he, on top of that, he's over 8,000 years old. So really he is the oldest Saurus in the world, and on top of that, probably one of the oldest fighters in the world, next to maybe Kolek Suneater, who is equally as goddamn old. So you really kind of consider what Kroq-Gar has seen and been a part of. He's not, this philosophizing, educated individual who's like, oh, let me wax poetic about the years gone by, but he is nonetheless a very, very old general, and he has a lot of really cool things going for him from the lore, like the fact that his when you look at the Hand of God, it literally is just a cannon on his arm that harnesses the power of a sun. And he just has a lot of really awesome traits that I don't really see them with Mazdamundi, so I don't care very much. In the lore, Kroq-Gar is pretty much employed, or not employed, but I guess given the command of the armies that of Zodal? I can't remember. Hexawatl, jeez. Hexawatl. And through that, he works as that, like, kind of the head of that army, but also has a number of other little kind of campaigns that he does to himself. He has kind of really taken on the burden of writing anything that is outside of the Old One's plan. And he kind of has probably a side of that better than most Slann do. He is one of the oldest Saurus, like I was saying. And I believe he's part of one of the first spawnings of Saurus. So he's kind of got that ancient mystique about him, like like a sexy vampire, but with like dragon or lizard nipples. So let's start the campaign here. We do get the geomantic web, the special spawnings, which are pretty cool. I'll be honest, this will be my first serious Lizardman campaign. When the game first came out, I played them for maybe, I don't know, 15, 20 turns, so nothing serious. Let's take a look at his faction effects. He's got upkeep minus 10% for all units because he is, that consummate general for the Lizardmen. His leadership bonus of 10, upkeep minus 50% for Saurus and Cold One units, as well as leadership bonus for all forms of dinosaurs, Stegodon, Bestiolodon, Pterodon, and Carnosaur. Ambush success chance plus 25%, which is a big part of Kroq-Gar's mechanics, as well as armor for all dinosaurs as well. He is kind of known as this master beast tamer. That's how he beast tamed or tamed Grimlock, the little lizard he's petting, the Carnosaur. And Grimlock himself is one of the older Carnosaurs on the planet. So they both of these old lizards riding each other. Something like that. Let's just press start campaign, okay? Before I dig myself into a deeper hole. An age of eternal war is approaching. For the last defender of Zodal and his loyal army, such a time holds no fear. Kroq-Gar is an ancient Scar leader who has killed countless armies, a tally that is about to drastically increase. Sent across the world by the World Pond by Lord Mazdamundi, Kroq-Gar's task is simple. He must strengthen the degrading geomantic web and eradicate all those discordant to the great plan. He begins at the Temple of Skulls, where, no doubt, more skulls will soon be offered. Melodramatic Kroq-Gar. You're supposed to be this old, venerable lizard, but instead you're just kind of making empty threats at a place called Temple of Skulls? Well, god damn it. And as always, guys, as you watch this, if you decide, hey, I really like a skink unit named thusly, I would really like a listen to this.
On an expedition to the Southlands. Yet you are not alone here. Other lizardkin may be found nearby, although their interpretation of the great plan may differ from yours. I advise caution. Beyond the jungles lie the barren deserts of the dead. You will find no allies here, and the mountains are not hospitable to your kind. Yet they will need to be crossed if you are to join your geomantic strands to the nodes in Lustria. Beware, too, of the living. The warm bloods that dwell in these lands make constant war upon one another. and will be hostile to your cohorts also. Build your strength, then move against them in force. Fulfillment of the great plan depends upon your control of the Southland's ferocious lord. Expand your realm, conquer the warm bloods, and bring the designs of the old ones to fruition.
Okay. So like I was saying, if you do want to name anything here, go ahead and write a comment saying, hey, you know, I want to name this unit type, like a Saurus Warrior, this name. If you want, you can also kind of present a series of lore tidbits or RP behind why they're named that or what their kind of story is, and I will read it in the next episode. So I'll introduce that character or that unit, and then I will name that unit. Anyone on my Patreon gets this right as well, but being part of the Patreon, they kind of get like a higher vote if you have like they both want to name the same, say, just specific lore or character or something like that. So let's get cracking. So geometric web Lizardmen starts are linked by an unseen network of power that spans the world. By increasing the power of the geometric web in a province, a Lizardman faction can increase the potency of any commandments issued there. Huh. Blessings on his Lizardmen will occasionally bring forth an especially gifted set of warriors which may be recruited once. Okay, okay. Interesting. Okay. Loot some buildings, sack some buildings, raise some ass. Where the fuck are we? Okay. Easy. Easy enough, I think. Man. I mean, this is the Darklands, so I'm technically on the Darklands side of the mountain, and Lamia, or not Lamia, Liberus is like right here. Well, ancient Lamia, or ancient, the home of vampires, like right there. Then MORDKIN was founded like right here. But in case you guys are wondering about the history of vampires. So, that's that. So I kind of know where I am. Let's kind of turn that sound up a little bit for you guys. Right, so he seems unique. Plus it's spawns. Oh, cool. Yeah, if there's any tips you guys want to give me about like, hey, this is the way you should definitely play, go ahead. I'm always open to suggestions on your information regarding how to play the game. Let's see, so I have Serpent's Coast right there. Alright. Order. Okay, so that's what I want. That'll give us a different research line and also growth. I like to always stack growth in my first couple buildings. I will probably actually delete the growth building here and build it here at Serpent Coast. But I like to keep... interesting. I like to keep any kind of 3-tier building that's almost compulsory, like a growth building, in the early game in as many of the settlements as I can, rather than the provincial capitals. Let's do... Not really worried about any kind of... Actually, this guy, can just kill him quickly. Okay, that's just rude. Yeah, he's got such crap that we can put that out real quick, like. Yeah, screw it. I'm surprised how much... I'm not that surprised that I lost that much because... Oh, kill and eat? 26% unit replenishment. That's pretty damn awesome. I'll go with unit replenishment because I'm almost positive when I attack this, it's going to be filled with some sort of dirty Skaven. Ugh, but unfortunately, that left me in a position where I couldn't... God, Kroq-Gar, you need to calm down a little bit, guy. Left me in a position where I can't recruit this turn. Oh, hey! King Priest of the Heavens. There we go. Okay, so a little bro going in there, like, yes, yes, yes! But it's kind of like Skaven, sorry. Let's go with... Oh, need to build stuff before we can do this. We'll wait for that. Oh. 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 I gotta go get tequila over here. Didn't touch raspberry land right there. Really? Is that what it's saying? Right? Yeah? Like, or is it saying if I go this direction, I'll find... Like, it's even further this way. Well, we won't worry about that just yet. Oh, Strength 5, building geometric locus, spire, pylon. Okay. I'm very curious to see how this goes. I have like a really secluded little starting location, so it's kind of nice. Wait, that turn out. And again, guys, like I was saying, these episodes are going to be anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes. You guys can kind of let me know what you feel is better, what you feel kind of keeps you engaged more. Like if you think 45-minute turns is, or 45-minute videos is just a little too long, let me know. If you think 30 is perfect, I'll do that. Whatever works best for you guys. Go ahead and leave a comment. Let me fucking know. I have all the time in the world to kill. Okay. Let's do this. That. You know, I could probably get away with being aggressive at the Serpent Coast, so let's do it. It'll be risky. Yeah, that's... Snicketch, huh? Weren't you a master assassin? Definitely gonna have to fight this one. If I auto-resolve it, it'll kill off everything I've got and just keep Kroq-Gar alive. Snicket itch. Snickers itcher. And as always, I'll try to talk a little bit less during battles. I want you guys to really have the chance to immerse yourself in that. Also, it totally gives me a chance to focus. This place, not the most ideal vacation home. So dry skin's skin overhaul really looks great with the Lizardmen. I have yet to check it out. And it adds so much really cool variety to these guys. Love it, I love it.
Ice. It's our turn.
Oh, man. Damn. Damn it, I keep missing that, the light because I'm over here, like, focusing on you guys. This Lord, because he is not part of the garrison. So when we take the city, we want to make sure we get everything. Actually, I don't have to. This is a siege battle. I still want to write him down. Man. Better. He's just gonna, yeah, he's gonna get away for sure. Touchdown! Oh man, I think they can knock him out. I think I knock him out. Yeah, he got away. Well, not really. A decisive victory indeed for all of Lizarddome. Snickles Pickles receiving the duty end of the Lizardmen. Well, taking an absurdly long time. My computer's been restarting a lot in the middle of things, and it could be because I've overclocked my CPU pretty significantly. But I'm very excited to get the the starship itself finally built. I'm going to be getting an i9 9900K as my next computer. I just got to wait for that to actually come out. That's going to be quite a few cores. Okay, so let's go ahead and... the loot's not worth it, and sacking's not worth it, so we'll occupy. Clan MORDKIN. Jerks. Okay, so we'll go ahead and upgrade this. Ooh, this actually has... So what we're going to do is we're going to cancel this and actually destroy it. This already has a growth building in it, so we will actually just focus on that. Let's go ahead and... I think we've got some levels here. So, I think that, in my most honest opinions, I think that the red line is going to be a little wasted here. The Lizardmen are already very strong. And if you guys feel that way, if you're thinking like, hey, maybe it's actually worth it for skink units to kind of get the fat bonus into them, I will switch this. But I think to start with, what makes Kroq-Gar better than any other lord is the fact that he can just beat them all to pieces. So let's go in the yellow line. And I think a lot of you guys already recommend that kind of, that play style of going that yellow line, really having a beefy lord to just kind of assassinate and beat the crap out of thing. Temple of the Sun, it unlocks his research, let's do it. Sorry, I got a quick drink there. This just kind of reminds me of like playing Heroes of Might and Magic in like the 15-hour turns you play in like 8v8 games. But still, I feel like those were a lot shorter than this. But it's kind of cool that we're playing against Clan MORDKIN. So if we look at the map once more to kind of make a lore segue, like I like to do, we know that who is this? Silver Pinnacle? I want to know who they are. Oh, well, I'll find out soon, I suppose. So Clan MORDKIN, wherever they are, probably right here now, they were one of the the warlord clans were pretty much like specialized in fighting undead, and they were specifically used to fight Nagash's army, because Nagashazar is right around here, I believe it is, and it makes a lot of sense that they're having clad MORDKIN start around here, which is very close to the Tomb King lands, to Nagash himself. So very thematic, very awesome placement. And you kind of get that with almost everything. Like Knights of Orion or wherever they are, they're like Orion or whatever. Like right over here in the they're almost smack dab in the center in the Vortex campaign. They are a sect of wood elves known as, or elves in general, known as sea elves. That just means that they're mariners. That doesn't mean that they're any special traits outside of that. A lot of the sea elves used to live right here. Oh, sorry. Right here down the Rhine and like the places where Marienburg are now. So what we have to kind of consider here is like they've spent a lot of time with these kind of sub-factions, and it's really cool to see them placed on the map that is either somewhat representative of the clan itself, like Clan MORDKIN, or actually true to a lore standpoint of where they would be. So I always really enjoy that. Let's go with just one more spear, and let's go with 2 more warriors. And that'll do, pig. Oh man, I forgot to build that other building in this. I was like, why does this have a hammer? Oh yeah, stupid. So what we'll do is we'll head west into the Cursed Jungle, try and capture that because that's probably where MORDKIN is. Then, I guess, southwest over here to the Golden Towers, and take over that weird kind of pea fetish thing. Okay. Let's see here. Income would be nice here in this place, but maybe I'll just go with skinks. Or this does give us a pretty significant growth, so I'm going to do that. We'll get access to skinks fast enough, I think, through other means. Take a look over here, get some levels on our heavens, bro. Let's do this to unlock the rest of the line. Got some horses made. We should be okay. Push out a little bit. I'm totally cool with keeping them as my bros.
What you want? Skaven warlord.
Well, hello there. Did he call me a Skaven warlord? Oh no, I clicked on MORDKIN. He just like made it sound like a waterbed squeaked me. Okay, so let's do this here. Let's get that to fastest. We have to deal with enough slow crap as it is, so might as well not. About that. I highly recommend this for anyone doing Mortal Empires. It speeds up the game significantly. Okay, I like to look at low priority on the camera. And off. Low viewpoint, I mean. Okay. Now for another episode. I mean, a good quarter of this video is actually going to just simply be the turning plaque. So, got that going for me at least. Like I've been saying, is I think the best way to do a Mortal Empires campaign would be to split this video up into like a 15-minute segment where I just focus on like, hey, here's this big battle, or here's this funny thing that happened on the campaign map, stuff like that. So let me know if you guys would be more, not open, but if that sounds like a better means to show off, I guess the ins and outs of, oh, shields, the ins and outs of the lovely campaign. Do that, and then we'll make some, let's do the skink building. Actually, maybe even the income building. Income from all buildings plus 5%. Settlement. How's our public order? Not doing well, so let's do that. Growth building would be good. A little hurting money-wise, but we should be okay. God, you are disgusting. Get a grip of yourself. On yourself, I guess. I apologize, these kind of initial beginning turns, depending on what army you play, can be kind of boring, slow, not the coolest thing in the world. So, do bear with us in this first episode. Really, the point of the first episode is kind of get a sense for how the game's going to be set up, what directions we're going to be going, and you guys can talk to me about that after this first episode. If anything, this first episode's a means to communicate with you guys to get a sense for what would you like to see out of this campaign, what direction would you like us to kind of hunt through, what kind of units should we specialize in, what's the best build strategies, kind of stuff like that. I want the first episode to be very interactive with you guys so we can get a good sense of what in the hell we're doing. All right, so our growth should be through the roof after these two things finished building. I'm quite fine with this army as is. I'm actually going to go all the way to March. There we go. We'll bang the prophet shields like a drum. Yeah, I'm disappointed in you. Let's go with that because we don't have any skinks right now. And let's end the turn on a more pretty or beautiful scenic wing. Isn't there a mod that speeds this up? If there is, please let me know what it is. Okay, so that guy just got a huge army. Research rate plus 100%. Hell yeah. But I'm still not overly worried about his army if it consists mainly of slaves and clan rats because my units, like pound for pound, beat the crap out of them. Let's see what the deal is here. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted to have happen, and we can auto-resolve that. It still does a ton of damage. So let's occupy. I think that's part of the same thing. Nice. Nice. Build Titich. Nice. The King of Beasts. So cool. Unique web strength +2. Let's see, alignment of crafting. That might be pretty good right now. Research rate. Alignment of order. How many of these? Plague spreading. Oh, that's pretty cool. Alignment of war. +6% all. Well, we are in a pretty precarious position up here. That might be pretty nice to have. Although, maybe this. Yeah, it helps out with public order. You can produce even faster. Let's go with that. Let's just a little happy trees. Right, so what are you lowest in? Large bonuses, whatever. Your leadership's fine. You're a lizardman. Guess your melee attack could be higher. Your armor's pretty substantial. You know what? No, let's go. Let's just go the Beatmaster here. Guardians Prince Victory. Yes. Oh, physical resistance? Hell yeah. We'll do the Wind Blast or let's go with Wind Blast because I want to just be able to cook a ton of Skaven. And that should be good. What's the situation for this? Soon will become available after completing a mission. Oh, okay. I actually don't have any of them. But I have a right. What is the new right that I unlocked? Right of ferocity. An ancient right that invigorates those reptiles who oppose trespassers, intruders, and servants of the ancient enemy. Okay, that's awesome. It's really good for just building an army up quickly and then just kind of delivering the beats. The beats down. Let's just stick with that. Let's see if they come a knocking. We'll probably give it 2 or 3 more turns before we end this first episode of our Kroq-Gar campaign. Yep, that was a Silver Host. Okay, good. I thought that was. Interesting that we've got Karak Zorn and the Silver Host kind of duking it out up there. They are an undead faction. They were always an undead faction. So. Oh, yes! I have accepted your trade terms. Let us trade tablets and dung. Okay. So at least we'll get the benefit of the city itself. That was weird. Yeah, we'll get the garrison, so that'll be nice. Okay. Good. We'll wait for these guys to just get closer to us. Or we could actually... No, he's just out of range of the city, so... Best not to lose that reinforcement, because we'll get a nice little portion of skinks that can help us wrap around. Although they are weak, because we just took this city, so we'll see what happens. And honestly... okay. Let's just go through skink cohorts. That'll be good to kind of hunt down lizardmen here and there. Come to the Southlands, where we are known for our large boars with tusks. Interesting enough, too, is this portion of the Southlands is, technically what you would kind of consider in Darklands territory. It being on the other side of the mountains, which is almost always what Darklands is considered, but of course, obviously more north. So we have the Lizardmen here, and in Total War Warhammer 3, good. Yes, Anakin, yes. Defeat the following Lizardmen from Omik. Okay. Get the next one here. Yeah, weapon Shakespeare's units. So if we look right here, there's an island, Dragon Isles, I believe it is. There's a bunch of lizardmen there, and that's like kind of one of the places the Dread Saurian is rumored to be. I mean, now, pound for pound, we could probably beat this army. And that's our bro. They're encamped. Really not. Rather, they didn't have that benefit, so we'll wait a little bit longer here again. Yeah, we'll see. See if we can get one turn, or the fight between that Skaven to kind of be the thing that we close the episode out on. I think it'll be perfect. Should move outside the city and go into ambush mode, since he's Kroq-Gar and he can ambush quite well. That's one thing I've always never really taken a huge advantage of in Total War Warhammer is the ambush mechanic, because if you kill anyone in an ambush mechanic, they can't replenish those units. They die. And on top of it, you have the ability to set up where they do not. You get so many benefits of it. Yes! Perfect. What a way to end the episode, guys. I won't talk at all, and we'll just have fun with the battle itself. I'll try to get more cinematic little shots of it as I kind of hover over. I have the cinematic camera mod or whatever, so any time people like walk through a lot of dust and that churns up, or any of the gunpowder from any gunpowder weapons or artillery pieces in general kind of leave a larger plume of dust, and that kind of hangs there in the atmosphere a little bit, so a little bit more engrossing, I'd say. Fuck it, we'll gamble. let's do this.
Soros eats. Soros. Suras. Sargax. Soros us. Kroq-Gar Lizardmen.
Actually, we'll do this. Okay. Lost out on the Winds of Magic, unfortunately, but that's okay. God, this app is not ready for my jelly. If they're going to come to me, no reason to charge down the line at them.
Soros ice.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, should probably done more over there. Damn, that little asshole made it away. And I gotta probably move off of the ultra unit count. That might help us next save, so we'll change that after this one. Whew. That sure was a good one. Vomeek. Taking that again. Business and a lizardman. Alright, so let's survey our kingdom and call ourselves an end to this here episode. So I hope you guys really are enjoying the kind of more static campaigns we're going to be doing on the channel. So at least you guys have kind of easy access to a little bit longer content that you can watch over long periods, such as guys painting, flights, stuff like that. Oh. Oh, coming back at it. Oh, March. Alright, so let's do that. Do that. Take out lovely Vomeek. Alright, so Clan Mordkin is destroyed. Go to battle, nice. That should have completed a mission for it, too. Yeah, mission successful. Oh, cool, you got a little hammer on it. Battle Masters, what does that do? Leadership 5, okay. That should mean, I mean, we completed a mission. Be able to do that. It'll become available for completing. Oh, it's got to be a specific mission. God, I'm stupid. Okay. Good deal. Go with scouting for now. Yeah. But now, let's, yeah, I'm just enforcer of order. I wish we could go for speed, but we can't do that yet until we get the cold one more level. God. Oh. Yeah, there we go. I've been fighting against pretty much everyone that's not a lizardman, so that's pretty substantial for us. Settlement upgrades are available. Perfect. Let's go with Temple of Skulls. And we'll get an income building. Oh, no. We'll do the stone marker. Then the last building will be the income building. And we can probably get one more turn. We get another surplus, so we'll be cruising Indy 500. So our next target will be Resetra.
Onward. Honor to your answer.
They're pretty strength 11. I mean, they're stronger than me, technically, so pretty good. Well, this is, I think, a perfect time to end things, guys. So thanks so much for watching here today. Hopefully you're enjoying some lovely Kroq-Gar action. And again, if you want to name anything, you have any suggestions for what we play, what we do, research, stuff like that, go ahead and leave a comment below, and I will kind of field those questions and answers at the beginning of next episode, as well as in the comment section. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one, and take care.